Alright, can I scam any elites? Maybe. If I go here and get really lucky, I can get an elite here and maybe a second. Boop. Rampage deck. I know Rampage ramps really slowly, but could be fun. Let's do it. I feel like not really playing. I shouldn't say not really playing. I'm going to really play, but I like to play questionable things. Shruggies. I really want to remove with Rampage, though. I think I have to remove as often as possible. Because I want small deck. So. Yep, going for it. Okay. Not great, but not bad. Remove a card. Sure. Get rid of more strikes. I don't think I want to become cursed at the moment. There's a shop way out here, but that's quite a ways for 150 gold. I think I'm going to disagree. Let's go ahead and upgrade our Rampage here, since we're going to lean into that. Gotta lean into it. Lean into it. Now we could for sure get 2 elites this way, which might be better than getting, like, Flaming Elite would be great to get, but getting 2 free elites just seems fantastic. Although I do kind of want this shop also to do more removals. It's a tough question today. Let's I think removal is going to be best long term, and then we get the key out of the way too. Ooh. Ooh. Do 1. Hey. Nice. So powers. We could do a Power Ranger kind of thing with Rampage, because powers take themselves out of the deck. So we could totally try to find something like that. This also gives us an elite into the elite. So I'm kind of okay with just doing it until the monster shows up. Because then I just go. I didn't even have to do anything. The Mercury Hourglass did it for me. I think I want Shrug for the 1 draw, because if I can get this down to, 5 cards, I can go Rampage, draw, Rampage, and get some block every turn, plus whatever more block I need. So I think I'm going to take this Shrug It Off. Whap. Got him. Bottle of Flame. Okay, so this is choose an attack, which is going right along with our Rampage deck. Headbutt, maybe. I think... So I think this is a bait, unless we're going with a larger deck. If we're going with a small deck option, and we're just removing everything, then really we want, 5 cards. And we don't want to bother with this at all. So I think I'm going to skip it and try to get down to the fewest number of cards I can. And then go ahead and Bottle Flame this Rampage. And then going this way. Smiling Mask. Card removal service is now always 50. Yes! It is coming together. It is coming together. Oh, I'm pumped. Great. Well, do we want to upgrade anything? I think Shrug doesn't really get us much, so I guess fights just in case there's something that I want, like maybe a True Grit or something. I don't know. Or like a draw card. Plus it's just more money for the shop. I guess powers, if we're gonna do it the mummified hand stuff. Do some power shenanigans. Okay. Back. I guess this is technically more block because it kills the thing. Funny. Yep. Next turn you die. Okay, bye now. There's another Rampage, which I don't want, because it's increased this cards, not increase Rampage cards. Flame Barrier is a really good block card. It's basically, so blocks are only 5, and this is 12, so it's like 6 apiece, and upgrades to 8 apiece, and deals damage back. So I'm kind of interested in that. Especially since we're going to remove, or try to remove, everything if we can. I think I'm going to go ahead and take this one, just so I have some block with to go that's better than my other stuff. See, like here. Goes perfectly. Ta-da! Doing it. Whack 'em. Whack 'em. And I guess we do want to draw to get around to our Rampage again. I don't want to draw into Rampage when I have no mana, so there we go. Ghostly Armor is kind of the same idea. So we want to get rid of the regular defends and upgrade them to something like this. I'm not sure that I'm ready to pull the trigger on that though. It is ethereal, so it gets rid of itself, which is very handy. And Cleave is also very good for AoE stuff, but doesn't really do Rampage very well. I guess I'll take the Ghostly Armor. I just really feel the need to be blocking. Upgrade 2 skills. So this is a power that gives us block. So it gets rid of itself, and it makes something else cost 0, which is very nice. Well, let's start by removing. So we're picking up a bunch of block cards, so I'm going to go ahead and remove a defend first. I think, though, this Metallicize might actually be good, just because of Mummified Hand. So it effectively just makes something else cost 0 and gets itself out of our deck while creating block. So I think this might be okay. Or block a turn. It just helps us with some of those big hit kind of turns, potentially. Yeah, let's do it, just because of Mummified Hand. And then I'm gonna leave the rest. Trying for shop here. Nope, okay. Kill him fast. So in this case, do that. I guess I could have done this first, but same. Just blocking that turn. Hiya! Strength, don't really care about because we're scaling through Rampage. Whenever card is exhausted, gain 3 block. Well, we're not going to be exhausting anything because we want a small deck. Warcry, maybe. Draw 1 card from my hand on top of the roll pile. I could do this just because it helps the first couple turns. So if I get something early, I can kind of filter out. So this kind of thing seems like something I could take. All right. Let's go ahead and get the stuff off of him and whack him. So hopefully next turn we can maybe kill them both. So this is only 6 each. Let's go ahead and put these one back. Because I can just block and then they both die. So let's just do that. I can be technical about it and play my Metallicize first for practice. Don't want any of this. Don't need to rest, so let's smith something. Probably this guy. Get some more card filtering. Rampage. And we want to draw to get back to our Rampage as much as possible. So let's see, we want to Warcry to draw 2. We want to put something like this back onto our draw pile for next turn. Because we don't want to rely on drawing something we may not draw. And then we'll go for it. So then next turn we've got we got 30 damage sitting here. So this is 24. So 24 plus 30 is 54. We're trying to get to 70, so that's enough to proc him. So if we metallicize, gives us ghostly armor. And then whack, whack, bang. And I'm gonna go ahead and it's really the same, isn't it? Because if you do 10 and then he splits into 10 less each, it's equivalent. So we'll just do that. And then we will block and block since they happen to be attacking. I've got plenty of health though, so no big deal. I'm going to go ahead and bash and get rid of one of the slimes. Shrug. Sure. This is better than those. I don't like leaving the slimes in my deck, but it is what it is. At this point, I'm willing to let the ghostly armor get out of my deck because I really want to get down to the Rampage again. So I think I'm actually going to... so I'm going to hit it once just to make sure my strikes can kill them both. And then get rid of one of my others. Okay, so... I think really at this point, this is essentially 10 block, and then this blocks half, so I think that's good enough. And whap them and whap them. Easy peasy. Juggernaut, whenever you gain block, deal 5 damage. Brutality could be good. I don't want Fiendfire because we're trying to get a small deck. So Brutality is a power that is 0, draws a card, so we're getting 6 every turn. And it makes something else cost 0. So that's very, very good to get us rolling around to the Rampage more regularly. Which is surprising because Brutality is kind of a meh card. Juggernaut I could also see a reason for, because as you're doing more block which we're trying to like do Rampage and then block a bunch every turn, then, you know, not only is it a power, so it makes something else cost 0, but also it increases our damage ramp a little bit. So either one of these could be good. Also, Metallicize and Juggernaut have great synergy. And I think, to be honest, that's what puts it over the edge. I think that synergy between those two cards is going to be what does it for me. Can't see Intense. I don't like this when I'm not playing a block deck. That's tough. Runic Pyramid could be really good because we can literally keep everything. Like it makes it so our deck doesn't have to be as small. But Cursed Key is also fantastic just in general because you get the extra energy. Not that we necessarily need energy in a small deck. It would make it so that we can Rampage more. I think Runic Pyramid might be the way to go because we have 1, 2 powers, 1, 2 that get rid of themselves, which leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards that will stick around, and we'll remove a couple of those. So that seems to me like we can just stick with a full hand and Rampage all the time, which seems fantastic. So I'm going to do that. It's coming together. It's coming together, Custer J. It's coming together. Let's see. What do I need? Shops? I guess I need shops, huh? Do some removal. Maximum 1 shop. So I can hit 4 elites if I go up the middle. And I feel pretty strong. So let's hit this shop and then hit some elites. So many elites. Gonna have a ton of stuff. Okay, so go ahead and Ghost the Armor. Want to Rampage every time. And block. Definitely need to upgrade these block cards. So let's see. I definitely want to do this. Okay, sure. And I'm going to draw these 5, which I think makes it so I want to do this. Because it's either 8 plus 5 is 13, or 12 and deal 4 damage to each. Go this direction. Juggernaut is painful here. So I think I'm gonna block. Try to put this one back, and then block. So we have all the block. Okay, so now we're past the damaging portion of the battle, so now we can just wail on him. Misplay. Oh, that's my bad. That's my bad. Wait. Gambler's Brew, okay. Warcry is another filter card. I'm less concerned now that we have a smaller deck that kind of filters through. So I think I'm going to skip it. I think 1's fine. What is Juggernaut going to give me? Dash. Since I retain this, I'm going to go ahead and block just to save myself a little health. Seems good. Whack him. Okay, so here's my Metallicize. So definitely doing that. And at this point, my Defends are also doing 5 damage, so it's just flat better to do this. I'm gonna let this fade, because I don't feel like I need all that much more block. I'm also gonna do this just to get out of my hand. So now we should be low enough that we're just drawing everything, right? Yeah, so we can... we don't really want to do it because he's doing 14 damage. But we are weakened, so we can Rampage, Shrug, Rampage, and then kill him next turn. So that's really what we're planning to do with everything, right? Because we want to get down to this state and then go Rampage, Shrug, Rampage, pretty much. Here's another Metallicize. I think that the trigger is only once, but I'm going to go ahead and take it because I want more block. Sure, I will remove. I'm going to remove a regular Defend. No, Defends are also 5 damage, so I'm going to remove a Strike. And then here, to also remove a Strike. Don't really want any of these. Bottled Tornado could be good, but I don't have enough money. So more removals. I don't need any of that. Okay. On to the elites we go, I guess. I feel pretty strong. Apparition. I don't think I want apparitions. I think it's just going to clutter my deck. Yeah, I think I don't want them. I mean, it does make it so our Rampage can ramp, but it makes it so we can't get around to the Rampage. So it's like a self-defeating thing. Okay, so let's get something for free. I do want the block. Definitely gonna use this. And then gotta hit the guy in the back. So this is where things start getting a little dicey. So I want to do this first to get it on the higher cost things. Okay. And then I'm going to Warcry. I think I'm going to Warcry the Defend, because he's going to wrap me, and so I can't really do much about it this turn. So next turn, here I'm going to go ahead and drink this. Next turn, my intent is to find that last power. Yep. It hurts me a little bit, but... Oh, good. That's very nice. These wounds are going to cause problems. In fact, this is going to cause some pretty major problems. Oh, man. Oh, man. I think I got a Gamblers. Oh my gosh. That is not what I wanted to see. Ay. Ay. Oh, it hurts. It hurts so bad. Definitely don't want 21. So this is 12. And then it does 10 to me. Holy smokes. Oh, it didn't. There was a 50-50 there of it just killing him outright. Currently, this is more damage than a strike, and they have so many frickin' wounds. I'm like relying on my permanent fixture to kill him. Sheesh. Turnip cannot become frail. Okay. Searing blow +1. No, thank you. Did that before. Okay, so I think. So this is more damage. This is a little bit more block. This is the one that's probably the most useful. But I think I might need to just rest if I'm going to do more elite stuff. I could also skip one and go this way. Or skip one and go... skip two and go this way. Let's see. I think this is a tough decision. These go to 4. These add 3 apiece. This one adds 4 and does more damage, so it's probably my best bet. And then this one does more damage, which somewhat scales since I'm doing a lot of block type things. This is the one I want to get the most. But I think I just need to rest. And then I can try to take on more elites. See, like this guy, if we do this, and then italicize hits the Juggernaut, so at 50-50 to hit there, which is nice. And then we can draw, put this back so that I can get this guy, and now we're all blocked. Feels good. Go ahead and draw, let's see. I want to play the things in my hand, so I'm going to go ahead and do this first. Whack. Okay, so here we are, almost back at our ideal state. Go ahead and do this. Get rid of ghostly armor. Okay, so here we are, 24. Let's see, I really need to get rid of this junk so I can have better block cards. I definitely want to play this though. I think we stick with the plan. I think overall increasing the amount of times we can do Rampage is gonna be overall best. Battle Trance, I don't think so. So this maybe, because then I can start to try to cycle Shrug more than once. And it is a power, so it makes things go to 0. Am I gonna overcommit by taking this? It does make it so that overall it has harder time getting started, but it's really tempting to be able to do this little combo multiple times per turn if I get a bunch of energy. Let's try it. Let's see if we can make it work. Heals. I like heals. Let's go for it. You guys again. Get rid of this stuff. This is dangerous as hell. Let's shrug first. So I want this to hit this, but if it doesn't, what do I do? I guess I just figured out. Awesome, it did hit. So we're gonna do the same thing again. I don't want to do this because it's not upgraded. It's gonna put me in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. Let's go ahead and Warcry for these last two cards. See what Metallicize hits. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll just keep whacking that guy. Because now we have to do this and this. And that's all. Oh man, this is such a dicey fight. So have to play this, so let's see if it hits. Excellent. So now I can just whack him. And then continue defending. Try to stave off the onslaught as much as possible. Oh my gosh, so dicey. Let's do this. And this. Okay, I'm actually going to go for it because the chances of me killing him are pretty high. Okay, perfect. In fact, I might even do this. Ooh, risking it for the biscuit. I think I gotta... Ah, shoot. Oh, nice. Okay, I didn't even remember that we had the Mercury Hourglass. So, Arcallum is fine. Don't care about any of these. Gotta go this way. Oh, nice. Shop. Okay, so Entrench. Feel No Pain and Entrench could be really good, because for exhausting stuff, I don't exhaust a lot, but I exhaust some. And every time I do so, it hurts people. But doubling the block might be good, although I don't have anything to keep it, so it kind of... it's a little bit of a waste. We can also try the Mayhem. At the start of the turn, play the top card. Just kind of get stuff out there. That could be fun. I kind of like this idea. It's a little bit questionable with the Berserk, but I'll just have to make sure I upgrade the Berserk first. Because this essentially makes it so that we are getting to our end state of this combo faster. Let's do it. This might be questionable. Could also be good. We've already faced two of the triple guys, so I'm a bit less concerned. Let's go for it. Yep. So I think I'm only going to replace... So we're only blocking, or having to block for 18, right? So I think I'm going to take this guy out. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and draw. Put this back. Start with this. Draw one more, make it cost 0. And now I actually want to kill this guy. Because this guy is going to charge for 2 turns or so. Yep. Okay, cool. We're getting there, getting there. Alright, so we have 4. So here's where we play our Mayhem and our Flame Barrier. Okay, we just played a block, okay. So now we want to whack, shrug, and then do this, and let this die. So now we can wail on him. So 24, let's go ahead and whack, shrug, whack, whack. Because this guy's going to die on his own, so we don't really care. Womp, womp. Awesome. So it occurs to me that we don't have a way to do a second draw. It's almost like we need a, I don't know, something else. Next 2 boss chests are relics. Dark Embrace, whenever it's exhausted, draw a card. I don't think so. I think these 2 are too far. Gonna go this way. Okay. I'm not gonna want this fight. Let's get rid of these. Okay, so we can do this first, whack him, and then this forces the Flame Barrier to be 0. So now we're blocked, and I'm going to go ahead and Warcry just to get it out of my hand. Bum, bum, bum. 8 times 3 again. Juggernaut is not quite good enough. Yeah, I think I just block it all. Or try to block as much as I can, I should say. Okay, so here's the turn where I get to go nuts because he's not doing anything. So we can go here, and here, here, here for sure. I think I want to keep my ghostly armor, so I'm going to play that. Because 12 times 3 is a lot. And this might have been a mistake. Because 12 times 3 is a lot. So how can I get the most block? So I have to do this for sure. And this. And this makes it so we have 1, 2, and then the third. If we do block and then block instead of this one, then he takes 10 more damage, but doesn't take the return damage, which is 12. So I guess this is still better. 1, 2, 3. Nice. 2 elixirs, okay. Don't want another rampage or a combust. So skip. I don't know about this other boss. I'm feeling not great about this right now. We don't want to add more cards, so I'm going to go ahead and heal. And then now I get a chance to smith. So these 3 things are the ones I really want to smith. So this one for sure, because that prevents me from being vulnerable an extra turn, which is ultra helpful. Let's throw these back. Mayhem, cool. So actually I want a Warcry first. Awesome. So go ahead and put this back on top. Want to for sure play this. Cool. So we got the vulnerable out of the way. And there's a free... Oh, it landed on the Juggernaut. Nice. Awesome. Awesome. So that means we can play... So this is going first for sure. And it landed on the Flame Barrier. Fantastic. Shrug. Ghostly Armor. And I think... So 21 plus 14 is 35. So we have enough block. And I'm debating whether I want to elixir or not. Next turn we're actually back down to our little mini combo. I feel though... No, I think getting down to the combo is the best course of action. So I'm just going to leave it for now. So that was the Rampage. I guess I'll go ahead and play some of these shenanigans. Okay, so now we can start doing... So these guys are basically going to die on their own, right? So just want to start wailing on the big guy. And I think because I'm down to a full combo with the Ghostly Armor, I think I want to keep it. Because that's going to make it so that I can continue to have more block. Because like here, you can do Whap, Shrug, Whap, Ghostly Armor. And now I'm not fully blocked, but I'm pretty much blocked. Whap. Whap. Ghostly Armor. So close to killing him that turn, but... Okay, not bad. Not bad. The combo works itself out. All right. Double tap. This turn, your next attack is played twice. With our combo, so we already have an extra card, right? So we have the ability to play our ethereal card, our block card. So this accelerates our damage and slows down our initial. But it greatly increases our rampage speed. It's probably worth it. Let's go ahead and do it. Definitely not Snicko, because all of our stuff is based around things becoming 0. So this is Suicide. Black Blood is really good, and Black Star, if we want just more relics. I'm kind of riding a little low, which makes me want Black Blood a little bit. But Black Star, you know, there's a lot of stuff we can get to keep us from being... so this is no more frail, but this keeps us from being weakened and that kind of thing. And maybe we can get something like... I don't even know what I'd get that I'd want, to be honest. So maybe this is the right answer, just because I don't really care. We have our setup. So I think maybe this one's the way to go. Okay, let's so max is 3 elites. So if we take the left path, we can do a bunch of question marks, and we can pick whether we want to do elites or not as we go. So I think I'm going to do that. I don't think I'm going to need Juggernaut for this fight. I think I'm just going to... wail on him. Let's play our powers. Yep, gonna play this and let the ghostly armor go. Oh, nice. Free Juggernaut. Warcry. Burn back to the top, I suppose. Block. 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 Sure. Here's some health. Unfortunate. Really? Rampage is still sitting down there. Wow. Okay. I guess we just block all of it. The nice thing about burns is they do filter out, so... Didn't matter what order there, so I just played some cards. Definitely don't want any of these. This exhausts and draws, but I think we're trying to get down. This is risky as hell, so definitely not going to do that. Hey, Gato, how you doing? Need a self-confidence boost, so you're glad I'm here? Yeah, you know, trying to make this Rampage deck work. It's questionable, but we're riding it. We're getting close. How you been? Long time no talk. I've been good. Had that little COVID stint, but other than that, been solid. Transform. I guess we can just transform the last strike. It's not really doing us any good as a strike. Alright, nice. See you in a few. Feel no pain? Okay. I think that's an upgrade. Pretty sure. Not really going to use it much, but alright. Shop. maybe another Warcry now that we have Feel No Pain. Although that requires some ordering. We're pretty shallow as is. So let's go ahead and remove a defend. And then Warcry. I don't know, the rest don't seem very good. Flash of Steel gives us some more draw. And so Flash of Steel could then combo into our Shrug It Off Rampage shenanigans. Because that gives us 2 Rampages per turn. So I think that's good for us. And then we're still at 10 total, right? Because we added 1, but we removed 1 because the power will go away. So I think we're still solid. Duplicate a card. Do we want to duplicate a card? I don't know that we want to, unless it's something that's going to go away. You know, like maybe a Juggernaut or something? Scale the damage. An unupgraded Juggernaut. Not ideal. But maybe we do. Maybe it's worth it. Especially since we retain, so we can play him whenever we get a chance. What I really need is like a Rage or something. Metallicize could also be good, so we just get 9 block per turn without having to think about it too much. It's longer to get there, though. I think I'm going to go ahead and duplicate the Juggernaut. Are we going to try the 3 elites? I mean, the shop doesn't do us any good. So, let's go here. Something like this. So let's Warcry. Oh my gosh, all the powers. So if I do this, then I have guaranteed play all my cards. Now I start with this, and then I do this, and then I do this, and then I do this. And then even if it had hit that earlier, I still have my 2 energy left over. Okay. All right, so let's do this. And do this. Gotta block a little. I think I'm just gonna... So 8 times 2 is not quite enough, so I'm gonna go ahead and just do it there. Just simpler that way. Yep. Okay, guess we just play some cards. And then we kill him with our Metallicize, or our, yeah, stuff and things. That felt pretty smooth. I think I might go this way, just in case it is not feeling smooth and I need to remove stuff. But I do think I can take this elite. This hand is actually fine, surprisingly enough. So I can just do this. And this. Bash. Draw. Rampage. I don't need to defend, and I'll probably get more powers, so let my Orichalcum do its thing. Yep, so shrug. Italicize. Italicize. I don't think I want to keep this in this fight. I think I just want to Rampage as soon as possible. So I'm gonna leave it. I'm just gonna let it sit. Because now I can do Mayhem Juggernaut. And I can still block for plenty. Probably should have felt no pain so I can get one more proc. So let's see. Feel no pain. Double tap, Rampage. Get all the Rampages. So I know Rampage stinks, is the thing. I just play it because I want to make it work. I want to make the crap cards do what they're supposed to do. It's a problem, I know, but I find it quite fun. Flash. Rampage. And I think we have a pretty good setup for it, to be honest. Because we've got Mummified Hand and a whole bunch of powers. So I can actually ramp my damage pretty quickly. Rampage. Shrug. And then here I gotta decide if I'm gonna uh, 40 is a lot. I'm only getting 6. Nah. Gotta do the damage. Taking a bunch of damage anyway, so. So the long and short of it is that it scales pretty slow, but if you can survive the slow scaling, it's pretty good. Heal to full Cursed Doubt. I don't really need to heal full. I think I'm just gonna fight a boss. Oh yeah, I'm definitely saving these for when I get into a pinch, because the only time I really get hosed is when I can't get into the cycle. And so by into the cycle, I mean into the Rampage piece. So I think really right now, Rage is the only card that I really want. I'm going to keep this just because I can. So I currently have Juggernaut and Feel No Pain, so I can use this to deal a little bit more damage next turn with some more draw. And yes, I'm playing Berserk too, which is also a terrible card, and I completely understand that it's a terrible card, but I like it, so I'm doing it. Let's do this. Let's put this back. Go ahead and double bash and let my Ghostly Armor die. Poke just for fun. So now I should be able to easily proc him. There's another Juggernaut. Cool. Flash of Steel. Great. Whack. Flameberry. More wax. All the wax. So now my slimes are giving me block. So I think at this point I might just do all this. Yep, and then kill them all. Stone Calendar. Okay, so this ties in. It's only 52 damage, which is not very good at this point in the game, but better than nothing. Haven't used those. Don't really want any of these. So let's see, I can go remove if I need to. Because I don't have anything to upgrade really. I mean, the Juggernauts maybe. The double tap maybe. But this doesn't really... Because my next 2 attacks are going to be like Rampage and Flash of Steel. So... I think Juggernaut upgrades are maybe all I would want. But I don't even know what I'd shop for other than Rage. It's probably worth it though. So let's go this way. Because Rage is the thing that would set this off, I think. No, this is good. No pain, Italicize, Juggernaut. So as long as I can survive the first couple turns, I feel pretty good. Let's go ahead and do... I might actually see if I can land this. Get away with it. Okay, got the Mayhem. That's awesome. Should have played the Ghostly Armor first. That was a mistake. Because then I could have played the Bash also. Take 2 damage, but not bad. Let's see here. A lot of damage coming in. So let's start by... I have my F&P already. So what do I want to draw? I Shrug It Off and Ghostly Armor, really? I think we forego a little bit of damage to try to play a little bit safer. I think I want to play this. Because it makes something 0. Hit a 2 cost, nice. So now with Juggernaut, if I play this now, the chances are I'm going to be able to kill that guy, I think. Okay, so I was only able to get one, but so close. So more damage than probably should have, but that's okay. There we go. Easy peasy. Essence of Steel is really good. And these elixirs just aren't doing what I need them to do. Sentinel would have been nice, but I don't have a way to exhaust it. So I'm going to skip these. Upgrade 2 random attacks, don't really care. Wish these were swapped, because I have to take the key. Do that even... Does 3 more damage. Woohoo. Not a cat person, huh? Yeah, we have 2 cats, and really it's because my wife was like, we are getting a fur thing, and I was like, we don't have a yard, how are we supposed to have a fur thing? So I see. Do you have any dogs? If you have one cat, and then do they get along is the follow-up question. Ah, bummer. That's too bad. None of these are very good for me, which is very unfortunate. I'm not sure if I want to remove... I could remove a defend. Seems a little risky though, because then I need some other defend type thing that I can use, because that leaves me with pretty much just Shrug and Ghostly Armor, and then my couple of Metallicizes, and I don't know if that's going to be enough. Ah, 15's a good age. It's a solid lifetime. What kind of dog was it, if you don't mind me asking? We don't have to delve into it if you don't want to talk about the past, but just curious. Do I want to remove? I think I will, and then I can grab more block cards if they are available. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and flash first. Okay, so Rampage, Feel No Pain, Metallicize, yeah. Okay. Probably Australian Shepherd mixed with some sort of hound. Okay, okay. What got played? Something got played. Metallicize. My other Metallicize looks like it got played. Do this. Definitely don't want to do this turn. So I think here I'm going to do the block Juggernaut, so I don't have to deal with the 50-50. But we used to have a mutt. Her name was Domino, and she was a black lab shepherd and something else mix. So very similar, I'm sure. Not quite the same, but close. This seems like a good turn to Berserk. Go ahead and do that. Also Juggernaut. Sweet, so now I can bash, double tap, Rampage. Cool. Deal a lot of damage, feels good. Bash, also feels good. So now we can flash. Double tap the Rampage. Shrug. And then just go ahead and block. So the combo is Rampage, Flash, and then Shrug It Off, because the Shrug It Off will either pull the Flash or the Rampage, and so you always end up back at your Rampage, one way or the other. Definitely none of these. Let's take this Elite. I don't want to bash right now, but draw is good. Scaling the Rampage is also good. So well, let's start with Flash on the lesser one. Okay, so proper way to do this. If I start with Juggernaut, I can play them all regardless. So Juggernaut, Metallicize, Feel No Pain, Warcry, I might actually want to play the Berserk. Nah, I'm gonna force it next turn. Dang it. I missed the 50-50 on killing the one. Okay, 16 times 2 is a lot. Definitely don't want to do our vulnerable this turn. So let's see. These are all powers, and these two are the ones that need to get hit. So is there a way to force it? Not quite, right? And there's no way to force damage on this. So I think I have to go... Well, let's start with... No, because I want to get the ghostly armor for sure. So if I start with... If I start with this one, then I can hit one of these two or one of these two. So regardless, I can play both of these at the end of the show. So I think I played this first. At the ghostly armor, which is the worst one. So then if I play Juggernaut, it either hits Flame Barrier or Mayhem. And as long as I can play Flame Barrier, I'm okay, I think. So, okay, that's fine. And then hope for the best on, dang it, that one. So now I take those two. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. Shrug. Flash. Ghostly. Defend. I really need a better defend card of any type. That's my one piece that I'm highly, highly concerned about. Shrug. 16 times 2 is so much. Ghostly. Man. Tough. And those couple of wounds are not making it easier. But at this point, you're just dead. Get off my back. Blood vial, okay. Little help on the so this flame barrier might be just the ticket. Because I can force it to be 0 on many occasions. It gets a little spendy if I have to play 2 of them, but I think I'm going to go ahead and take it. I think it's just too good right now. I'm going to recall here so that I can rest after this elite. He's not attacking the first turn, so we want all of the draw things if we can. But I do want to play Rampage. I guess this is fine. Juggernaut. Feel no pain. Well, shoot. So the ghostly armor, I want to go away. Because I want to just play as many cards right now to get through to my Rampage stuff. Rampage shenanigans. Hope for the best. Nope. Not helpful. I guess we just do this then. It's kind of a halfway measure. So I was thinking about just forcing Mayhem there. So like here, I think I actually do want to play Berserk, because then I can grab everything. So start with Flash, so I can get my other power, because I want this first. Play this power. Play this power. Do all the damage. Warcry. I think... I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to draw it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Bash. Flash. Flame barrier. Draw a thing. So Mayhem is kind of dead at this point. Really I have to play it early in order to have it be useful. Here I can at least get it off. Nice, double tap. And then draw into what I can. So Rampage, Flash of Steel, Rampage, Shrug, '88. Dang it. I should have just double tapped the last time around. Flash of Steel would have been enough. Shoot. Ice Cream. Interesting. Still don't want any of these. So here, I don't think I have anything that I really want to rest for. Other than, like, you know, I don't know if it's going to hit Flash of Steel. It's not really worth it. So I think I have to rest because this Powers boss is going to be a tough one. So I think in this case, I want to not rely on Juggernauts if I can. So I'm going to put these away. Okay, so here's my double tap Rampage. Yeah. Yeah, I think I just double tap Rampage. And then Warcry for a defense card. I think I might need to force Berserk right now. Just because this is going to get worse before it gets better. So let's Berserk, Shrug, and then these are not going to help me. But something's better than nothing. Maybe I just go for it with the powers. Nah, that seems stupid. Flash. Let's play double Flame Barrier. Try to get these guys dead. And I want to keep this Ghostly Armor around while I'm trying to tease this power juggle. Okay. So let's see. I relied really heavily on powers, so it's really going to be difficult to try to get through this without playing powers. So I think I do this. And this. And this. Ouchie, 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 ouchie. So Rampage this. Flash of Steel, because why not? Flame Barrier. Defend? Feels bad, man? Boy. Okay, I think at some point I just gotta go. When I play a power, it gains 1 strength. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strength. That's not actually that bad. Flame barrier. Yep. Okay. Flash. Times 4. Can I make it around the horn? Because I don't have any more draw, do I? Just this one. So I'd have to double tap the Flash of Steel in order to get back around, which doesn't really make much difference. Okay. Fine, fine, fine. You got me. It's a terrible thing to do. Rampage is a terrible card. I admit it. It's a terrible, terrible card. I couldn't make it work. I couldn't make it work. I thought we had such a good run going. Couldn't get there.